Testing, testing. Sound. Let me know I'm alive. Speak. Come on. Okay, it is good. Let me know. We are good. So, if anyone's seen that previous video that I put out, it ended up explaining how the game keeps crashing. Currently, it is still eligible to crash, and it will be like this for all of November. The feedback that I got mostly from the community was to just keep going. I didn't really get any feedback on how to fix it. Apparently no one knows how. And it is very possible that it might just be me that's encountering it. Though it's very unlikely, because mine's a digital copy, it's not disc. So chances are there are a lot of other people in the world that are getting hit by this right now. Anyway, that's that. We're going to go on to the game now. Arcade Hero Challenge Extreme. Hello everybody that has joined. Welcome, welcome. I must explain the rules because I did not have time to type it in. Arcade Hero Challenge Extreme. 4 lives, 4 maps. Every map selected is by Arcade Hero. I can skip a map, but it will reduce every single one of my lives to 1. And I only get to skip once. Game over. Internet disconnects. Let's begin. Hopefully that it doesn't disconnect. If it disconnects, then keep an eye on the chat. Generally, I'm able to give out a warning when it happens, and if it disconnects really early, then I'm able to start another challenge immediately after. I don't want it to stop, though. I want it to just keep playing. That way I can actually get a streak going. Oh, look, it's a journey. I didn't think that I'd be getting a journey so early. Oh, J Dizzy, what level are you? What level are you on arcade? This is very valuable information. We need to know this. Because mine didn't start crashing until I was level 500. Oh dear. So it's not the level 500, it's something else. Well, that sucks. Still, I think that resetting the entire game, or not resetting the game, starting a brand new game should probably fix it. But we won't know for sure until later. Anyway, this map. Desert ZMRP roleplay. I don't even need to read out the modifiers then if it's just roleplay. This is basically an easy win. Or a win that the creator tries to block you from getting. That's another possibility. Oh my god, that finish line's in the most awkward spot. Oh. So I guess right now I have to figure out if I could even get up there. And some of these hills don't even look like they're jump trickable. Some of the hills look like they're really tough, but I've gotten through this impossible before. I've done these levels before where the creator didn't intend anybody to win, but I managed to jump over the hills and get up there anyway. These ones, however, no, I cannot get up. They are too steep. Maybe this one. I might be able to do this one. Oh, that one's tough. No, you can't. The character's feet does not grip on that, so it's not that one. There's like this. Okay, I thought it was like a semi-platforming thing there, but I guess not. I posted a new one a couple of days ago. Hope it shows. Are you talking about a new map? You posted a new map? Ah, I should have taken a vehicle. Well, I don't even know if this is winnable anymore. This legitimately looks like it was impossible to win. Because you can't even grip your feet on this. Well, that's gonna really suck if I cannot win this. I'm gonna try though. I'm not ready to give up yet. Uh-oh. I'm not ready to give up yet. Not yet. Although I might actually just go back and get a vehicle to make this faster. I will find a way. I will try to find a way. I want to look around, rule out all options first. There's no helicopter that I've detected on the map so far. No helicopter yet. Come on. Okay, let's get up this. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Well, it just shot me out like a cannon. I did not do that. It just pushed me out. Dude, that was automatic. Okay. I'm still looking. It's definitely not the most entertaining level for a live stream. And it might not even be the most entertaining for roleplay just because Far Cry 5 doesn't have enough players to be able to do a good roleplay thing. It only goes up to 2 players for this kind of map, this kind of style. You might be able to convert this to a PvP, and then that you could try and do some private lobby roleplay with that. But otherwise, yeah, I don't even know why this person would even put it on solo and co-op if that was the case. Oh wait, I think I might see an opening. But I have to first find a way to get up on this. On this. I think one of the modifiers was no fall damage, because when I got shot out, I didn't take any damage at all. Okay, I need to... Not on this one, I actually need to... Oh, crap. No. Oh, no, no. Oh. Okay, well, that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I couldn't move. Legitimately, I was stuck. So I had to start over. At least now I can grab a car and just drive around. They'll be much quicker. It doesn't really matter what my loadout is, because there's no combat on this map as we've seen. It's just try to get over the hills. I went the left side and tried to go straight to the end. I'll go right this time. Actually, we'll go forward. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Far Cry 4 is the best gameplay, but it might just be for nostalgia. Then again, it might just be me that thinks that. Definitely Far Cry 5 has a better story than 4. I don't know about 3's story. I didn't play around with it long enough. I do enjoy the part where your HP is not really overpowered in Far Cry 4, though. And of course, you have to like stop and manually heal every time. I feel like that should be worth it. That's actually a good thing. It doesn't feel like you're just gonna keep regenerating like Majin Buu all the time. So Far Cry 4 does have a few ups. Far Cry 5 though is definitely the better game overall, just because it has so many more enemies and the map editor is more friendly. More features, but then it just again Far Cry 5 came later, so of course it has to be better. It has to do better. If it did worse, then that would just look bad. Okay, well, I've got to get up on this. Actually, no, I'll go back and get the car. Maybe I can jump on top of it and then climb up. Yeah, it's at that point you notice the enemy variety in Far Cry 4 versus the enemy variety in Far Cry 5. First, look at them without DLC. And then obviously they kind of look the same, more or less, as the enemy variety is actually somewhat the same. your demons in that game would pretty much be the angels of this game. If you even want to call them demons. The gun guys are just gun guys. There's definitely more boss enemies in Far Cry 5 though, if you want to count all 3 seeds. Rip. Faith. Should have been an enemy. Yeah, okay. And then when you look at it with all DLC applied, oh my goodness, there's so many more enemies in 5. The zombies, the archnids. Yeah, there's so much more. Come on. No. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to make that jump. Got to be some crazy parkouring. Oh, and whoa, you had to do like a jump trick while you were parkouring it too. That was insane. Okay, so my only hope is if I can jump trick this. If I cannot, this mission's impossible to win. I have to go up this hill. Come on! No! It's pushing me down! It pushed me down! Oh, big! Okay. Using my skip on this, because I got no choice. So what's the name of this map? Desert ZMRP. Okay. It's mostly because I don't want to chance it and risk getting stuck again, and then at that point I won't be able to skip anymore. So, I don't have to play that map anymore, but now I have to do these next 4 maps in a row without dying. That's tough. That's really tough. Well, we got an actual gun game this time. That's those lines on the beach, they look like they're actual weapons. They look like it. Won't know until we get in though. Gameplay modifiers, infinite ammo, highlight NPC, hunter's instinct. It's the infinite on the assault. Our standard game. Alright, Assault, it's unchanged loadout names, but they did change the loadout themselves, and they gave a Lost on Mars weapon, but infinite ammo's turned on, so it actually might not be overpowered. This is Assault, so aliens are not really much of a factor either. Oh, there's an infinite grenade launcher. Well, that would pretty much be the weapon then. Oh, no, never mind. There's an infinite rocket launcher. This is the weapon set. Right there, okay. Well, the weakest weapon set looks like it's yeah, this one's the weakest. This one's the weakest, yet it's still quite powerful. It's still pretty strong overall. So, I have to do this entire mission, and I cannot die. If I die, the game's over. There's a zombie Yeti over there. And there's a normal Yeti over there, and another normal Yeti. Well, oh, I got infinite grenades. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the zombie Yeti. Because I know it's gonna target me immediately. I can't really sneak into the base right. Oh my god, it doesn't even see me. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll RNG itself into the town, and then I won't even have to battle it. That's gonna be a lot of wait time. I guess we'll look around this building. No, there's not really much here. It's just an empty building. Alright. So I gotta make a choice. I either have to go and kill the zombie Yeti myself, or wait for it to RNG itself into the town. Oh, it just made the choice for me. It's coming after me. Okay. Well, I can reload my guns while I'm waiting. What? You don't want me after all? Well, screw you then. I'm gonna go this way then. I'll just go. Let's just go. Far Cry 4 is a good game. It was good. The community created maps, though, were kind of garbage. But I didn't encounter very many people that made a good map. And it might have something to do with people moving on to the other games. So, yeah, there wasn't very many good community-created maps, but the gameplay itself was actually really good. Alright, I have a silent weapon. Okay, let's take advantage. Wait, piercing. Fully automatic. There's a lot. The guy over there. He died in one hit. His die in one shot turned on. No, it's not. Okay, so I actually did get the headshot. Yes, I doubted myself. I see a rocket launcher. There's a rocket dude there. Oh, so you now just notice the body. Hold on. Doesn't matter that you see me. I got a rocket launcher now. I have a rocket. What do you got? You got nothing. Maybe if I'm lucky, again, the zombie Yeti will come. This is probably going to be most of the game. Just infinite rocket launching things. Oh, the Yetis have managed to find their way here. It's just the normal Yetis, though. Crap, change gun. Well, this building caught fire. I can't stay in it. I got a short time before it completely burns. I just need to do that to distract the snipers. And now I'm able to get moving. So far, it's an okay mission gameplay-wise. Definitely not very creative, though. Not very creative in terms of the design, but... Very chaotic, I'll say that, because there's Yetis all outside that are trying to shoot everyone. Oh, heavy gunner. And heavy gunner's gone. Now, the angels and Yetis, they're actually neutral to each other. They won't kill each other. The Yetis will attack everyone else, though. They are not friends with any other human. Just the angels, for some reason. Very easy game so far. The long way to die 2 was the top on the first place in the whole world. In the map editor Far Cry 4, it lasted only 1 day. I created a new pet. Oh, whoops, character space ran out. Oh, I can't read it, I'm being attacked. Actually, I could just sit myself right here, and the Yetis will take care of some of the enemies for me while I read the chat. I create new parts along the way. I die in distant Far Cry 5. There oh, still ran out of character space. The cold is actually going after the. They're going after the Yetis with a baseball bat. I suppose that's all they have. Oh good, we get ringside seats now. Yes! Yes! Oh shoot, be shot at by someone. It's probably a heavy gunner. Go get him, Yetis! We get to watch it all. I wish I could zoom in. They're just like grabbing the enemies and just ripping them in half. I know that with players they bite your head off, but I haven't seen what they do with the NPCs. I'm so glad Yetis don't get in here. Just watch. Far Cry 6. Yetis will be able to throw boulders. So you can't just camp up top anymore. I imagine that would happen. That might actually happen later. Can you imagine that? Yetis actually throwing rocks at you? Honestly, I think that would be a good upgrade for them. That'd be awesome if they could throw rocks. Oh, now this map is summoning zombies. Yeah, there's zombies. Blood Dragon 2, I have no idea what that is. What the hell is this? Oh, it's all these zombies. Is Blood Dragon 2 a DLC thing? How are you not dying? Oh, and yeah, I didn't play the DLC for Far Cry 3. I only played the main campaign for about 2 hours and then I stopped. It was the tower climbing that pissed me off. I didn't really like it. That's actually a big criticism I have with Far Cry 4. That tower climbing is BS. You should only have to do it once. Doing it repetitively over and over again just gets too much. Kind of happy that Far Cry 5 only does it once. Well, I think they do it more than once, but it's just like side missions. And not really necessary to unlock the world. Is those behemoths down there? So, Yetis versus behemoths. Dang, those Yetis have taken so much abuse. And they're still going, too. I'm being shot at. Hold on. I almost forgot that I only have one try to win this. Well, I do hope that Blood Dragon 2 does come if it does. That would be pretty sweet to see what the updated version would be like. I'm gonna set that building on fire because whoever's inside will burn. I'm just letting the zombie Yetis do all the work. Oh, they caught fire. No, give me the rocket. It's like they don't even know how to get inside this building. I think their patterns are broken. Whoa, that's a lot of behemoths summoned at once. Let's get rid of them. It's hard to say what's good about this map and what's not anymore. It's leaning more towards bad now because the mix-up in enemies is just really screwy. It's now starting to not make any sense. Obviously, this was just made for gameplay overall. They didn't really focus on the scenery because there's no roads anywhere. It's just random buildings on a flat field. Somewhat flat field. It's so white. It's giving me Christmas memories now. Even though snow doesn't really have much to do with Christmas. It just looks prettier when it snows on Christmas. I think that's Jacob down there. That's him dying. Oh, he's alive now. Definitely this rocket launcher was a mistake. Putting this on the map. I can't really offer much advice on improving this. Because it feels like it's doomed. There's just not enough effort to take it seriously. At least not in terms of scenery-wise, there's not enough effort put into it, so I guess that would be the criticism. Improve the scenery, make it look more prettier. Because the way it is right now, no one's actually going to look at this as a real map. Well, this game's over, unless Jacob's still alive. Nope, he died. Well, this game's over. Yeah, not really the best map. Yeah, it's enough that I have to give a dislike. It's not an overly terrible map though, but it's definitely not preferable, if that makes any sense. Definitely better maps out there. Oh, Utop's gonna find a way to try and break the roleplay map. Very well. And now we got a map called Outpost. Well, that's a very straightforward name, don't you think? It might just be the name that someone puts down because they couldn't think of a name, so they just call it Outpost. Well, we're going in now. An assault loadout and an empty named loadout with a rocket launcher and a sniper of some kind. This is a no modifiers game, so there's not going to be that infinite rocket launcher exploit this time. I'm just going to roll a dice. I don't really care which one I use. And my dice popped up as empty. I am empty! This is another assault game, which is actually a little bit more entertaining than a role-play journey game. Definitely. 89 enemies! So we got an 89 enemy deal to deal with. I see a helicopter on the map. I have located a helicopter, but I don't know if it's safe to go for it. I'm gonna look around first. Gonna take it slow until I know I can get to it. Oh, there it is. There's a lot of other helicopters on the map. And that one's done. And that one's done. Come on, get airborne, and boom. Okay. So, I managed to get into the helicopter, and that was probably my ally that I just shot. These are all my allies, so all the enemies are in the woods now. Or on that hill. No, they're in the woods. Okay, so this helicopter might not be overpowered after all. Just because they might have those trees as cover. I mean, I could still shoot them if I use the cannons, but using this machine gun is gonna be tough. I was shooting at nothing and didn't realize it. Well, I'm hoping that my allies will go and take care of the ones in the woods. I'm gonna go after the ones on the hill. Oh, there aren't any on the hill. It's just those 5? Oh no, there's 6. Oh, this is perfect. This feels like a really good balance for a helicopter. A helicopter type mission because you can't really see where you're shooting. Or if you're gonna hit the target. You just have to take wild guesses. That's perfect. But it's not perfect if they are not on control zones, because then you can just lead them out of the woods. Oh, I just shot my ally. He thinks that because this is a wide open map that all the enemies are not on control zones. And that one's definitely running somewhere. They were. I think we got another dull map now. I might actually just leave the helicopter and go after them, but right now I'm safe here, and remember, I'm playing with 1 life, and I have to do 2 other maps after this. Very tempted to just leave the helicopter and chase these guys down, but as I'm looking up here and seeing down below, there's not really many places to take cover. So getting out of this helicopter might be too dangerous. At least in my current form right now, my current state. No doubt if I wasn't playing by a life system, I probably would have gotten out of the helicopter by now. It's like a whole different set of rules when you have a certain amount of lives to be able to beat a map. I still remember the old days, my very first one, the Arcade Hero Challenge, normal difficulty. It only started off with 2 maps for 5 lives, which seems so easy back then. It actually is, considering that